Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you are, wherever you are. Aloha, this is Manny from Good Dog Press, and welcome to my computer room on this Sunday, Monday, Memorial Day holiday. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you are, wherever you are. Aloha, this is Manny from Good Dog Press, and welcome to my computer room I am on this Sunday, so sorry. Monday, Memorial Day. At least I know I sound good out there because I'm only using my Yeti tonight. That's the excuse. Yes, it is Memorial Day. It is a sunny Memorial Day here in Hawaii, and we here on Good Dog Press. You guys all know that we support our troops and we we really love our military. So we'll have a really good stream tonight, and hopefully we don't have any trolls tonight out there. Be respectful of all the people that did great. Put their life on the line for us and paid the ultimate sacrifice. And we do have many veterans on here tonight. Okay, we have two veterans here. We might have another veteran come in here. My wife's a veteran also, but I'm gonna take it on over to my wingman, the tanker, Tank Ferret.
Hey,
How are
hey.
you doing today?
Good, brother. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine.
Oh, hold on.
Uh-oh. Typical Good Dog Press. It is what it is. Come on, Tank. You better introduce yourself because I see there's a lot of people in the chat.
Yeah, I got a loud noise right next to me. My neighbor started up their diesel.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
well, let's go. We'll come back to Tank. Let's go on to the other veteran that I know on here, uh, KG. Caesar, you're a veteran too, right?
Yes, sir. Marine Corps.
Green.
Fourth
That's right.
Battalion, 7th Marines.
Man, I feel bad. I feel bad. I didn't serve. I'm so sorry, guys. But I do respect the military, and KG knows what I do for a living.
And we respect that.
So KG knows what I do for a living.
Yes, he makes super soldiers, and they're still trying to work out that whole foreign accent after they're brought back to life deal.
Awesome. So KG, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Thanks.
And I'm not going to ask you guys how long you guys served in the military or anything, but I know you serve you guys' country. We're distinguishment. Oh my goodness, I can't even say anything right now. I'm so sorry, KG. Thank you.
Distinction. I think the phrase is served with distinction.
That's what I was looking for. Thank you so much, Trusty. Yes, thank you so much, and thank you, KG. Thank you, Tank. Thank you, Caesar. Awesome.
Man, don't worry about it. English is a second language for me too.
I could say that too. My first language is Pidgin, so this is my second language. KG, who else do we have on the panel?
Let's see. We have El Guapo.
The amazing El Guapo.
Yes.
Man,
that would be Caesar.
we got the Army, the Navy, and the Marines. Do we have an Air Force? Do we have Air Force out there?
No, but I live next to an Air Force base. That's about as close as we're going to get for a while.
Oh, boy. KG, don't you dare say it.
Yeah, you know what? I think I just realized something here. I think I am under my Caesar Feliciano, and I really would rather be under the El Guapo. So, can I drop out and drop back in? I mean, is that how it's showing up on that side?
Sure.
Sure.
No, you're showing up as El Guapo on here.
Yeah, you're showing up as El Guapo.
Oh, am I? Okay. All right. Just wanted to be sure that.
Yeah, you can jump out and jump back in if you like.
Okay. Yeah, let me do that. I just don't want there to be any confusion. So
I don't know. I'm gonna put it to a vote. Do we want the Canadian Punisher up here?
Canadian Punisher.
Yeah, do we want the Canadian
The Punisher.
Punisher?
Well, it wouldn't be Monday without him, now would it?
Well, it's usually a Friday with him. We usually get him up here on Friday.
That's true.
But do we really want him on a Monday? But you know
We
what?
always want him.
You know what? I want him up here because he did a really nice thing.
We always want him up here.
and
Let's not try to fool ourselves.
We all. I mean, the chat,
All kidding aside.
seriously, he is a chat favorite, and he's like a good luck charm. Whenever he comes on, we do so well. I mean, I do
It's
like
because
him.
he's awesome.
He is. And I got scoldings for what I put in the chat earlier.
Uh-oh.
Well, the unbreathable skunker was very upset with me.
Uh-oh.
Well, she told me, why did you have to put that in there? So you guys can go up to the top and see what I put in there. I thought it was
Uh-oh.
cute. She didn't. So I'm in the doghouse right now. Oh boy.
All right, I think I fixed it.
Mr. Piper, you did a really good deed this weekend. I am humbled as usual. You did awesome, Rick. And it is one of Rick's. I think that's one of Rick's best speed drawing video. It's climbing up the charts, people.
Awesome.
With a bullet.
And I think KG is actually putting it in the chat again. So go on over there and go support Rick's speed drawing. It's cute. It's super super cute. Yeah. Of course, you guys know what the subject matter is if I'm trying to promote it. All right. Skunk Girl. Hey. Trusty, how are you doing today?
Pretty good, pretty good. Had a very nice Memorial Day holiday with the family.
Nice.
Managed to get out on the water for a little bit. It's kind of crazy out there today. A lot of people out on the water.
Cool. Hopefully, there wasn't much drinking going on with that.
Well,
Drinking
not on
and
our
boating
part.
never mix.
Not on our part.
Hello.
Oh my lord! This
What's up, Rick?
Figured I'd make an entrance, eh?
I think Rick just stays by his Twitter and just goes, is he gonna get the link? Am I gonna get the link? Am I gonna get the link? Yay! I got the link.
No. It's not hard to know that I'm going to get the link when I
Oh.
hear you talking about it.
Okay, Rick, you have to introduce yourself real
Yeah, it
fast.
does kind of
Rick.
kill the mystery there, Manny.
Yeah,
He's
Rick,
got a point.
I know, but Rick, okay, introduce yourself quick because today is all about the veterans. It's Memorial Day.
Hold on.
I see another veteran. I see another veteran on the panel, man. Come on, you gotta be fast.
And I heard you streaming again.
Yes, I'm on Manny's.
Uh-oh, Rick's getting in trouble.
Rick is
No,
doing.
it's easy.
Rick is two timing. Is Rick two timing? I believe that Rick is two timing.
Rick is
I would.
Rick is getting
Jimmy
Obama
Oatmeal,
Piper.
king of the wild frontier.
I think Rick is two timing. That's what I believe. That's what I believe that's happening. And yeah, how's everybody doing on this great and wonderful Memorial Day weekend?
And
That's good, brother.
We have another veteran in the house, another Army vet, Mr. E. Ortiz. How are you doing tonight? This fine night, sir.
Doing well, man. Thank you for asking, man. I just got home, so I just jumped in a little bit late, but as long as I'm here, all is good, man. We get to partake with the great people on this channel. We got some Marines, we got some Army guys, a Navy guy, and a Navy gal, because the unbreathable skunk girl is it's a Navy gal.
Yes, she is.
So we got everybody except the Air Force, but the Air Force used to fall under the Army, so it's okay. They're still covered with us being here.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
E, you're gonna have to be our proxy Air Force because as a tank, I'm just too heavy.
Well,
Hey,
gonna-
unless you go with the A2 when they flew the tank in the movie.
yeah.
Or you go with the Ren and Stimpy tank paratroopers.
But the Air Force, they did a lot of things for us, like give us free rides to combat zones and scare the living crap out of us when we were fired upon at nighttime and blackout flying, which is really fun. Y'all haven't tried that?
It's so awesome when you see hell erupt from the heavens.
Y'all never been on a blackout flight? It's one of the most intense feelings in the world.
Oh no, seriously, like you really seriously feel like you're like a super secret agent, even though you're just some Joe schmuck in the back of a C-130.
That's being shot at. That's why
Yeah.
it's a blackout.
It's like I feel like I'm on the most important mission ever.
Yeah,
And
stay
that's what I'm
alive.
gonna think. Yep, that's right.
That's the most important mission to me. Stay alive. Make it to the landing strip. You
Mhm.
know. And if you wanna add to the intensive whatever the
Intensity.
how intense it is, you got to think about these big planes also have your military equipment right in the middle, strapped down, and you're on either side of this equipment in like a metal and mesh canvas seat. So if you did not strap that equipment down properly, life could be very, very painful.
Mm.
Yeah, and you just better hope there's no armaments in there too. You know,
Well, I can't say for
they,
that.
they, they, they might go kaboom.
The whole plane goes boom. It's got fuel in it. But but yeah,
Yeah.
that was my first
Well, I
15
really can't.
to Afghanistan.
I really can't say to that because if we're taking our equipment, we're going in a C5 Galaxy and we go upstairs,
Yeah,
get away from the equipment. We go sit in the Jesus seats upstairs.
not us.
Jesus.
Yeah, because the only thing you can do to protect yourself is pray to Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why they're called Jesus seats.
Right. I'll take your word for it. Trusty Psychic says his computer is shutting down for some reason, so hopefully he'll come back.
Uh-oh. But we need Trusty in the house, man. How can we be heroes without our sidekick?
He'll be back. It was happening to me last night too. I was squeezing last night. I thought I was going to shut down when I was live streaming. I was like, please don't shut down on me right now. It shut down right after the live stream when I was in the green room. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, thank God.
So are we gonna see a skunk girl holding the American flag drawing today? There are many.
Oh, maybe I should do that. That's a good idea. Thank
I
you.
think it would be awesome, man.
I think I should do that. I was looking at the chat because Pope Fire was out there a little while ago saying that we should draw Pope Fire. I don't think so.
I think Skunk Girl would be an obvious choice. She rocks Desert Eagles. It's a call back to Desert Storm where they were actually brought out. That's where the Desert Eagles started, getting a little bit of fame, was on Desert Storm. Before that, nobody really ever heard of them. So,
Exactly. Go.
so since she's rocking Desert Eagles, I think for Memorial Day, a good old Skunk Girl with the American flag would be
Cool.
amazing.
We have another dog star out there in the audience too in the chat. We have Ogre King. How are you doing there, Ogre King? Welcome to the chat. Gameotron says, "Crikey, it's Tuesday here." Oh, he must be in Australia. How you doing, Gameotron? Thanks for coming. Mighty Geek Studios is out there saying howdy. We got Abe Sapien saying hey y'all. Hey KG. We got Jordan Lawrence saying hi. How are you doing, Jordan Lawrence? Great to have you here. Got Scott Shimmer out there saying, yay, he made it. Scott Shimmer has been all over the place today. He really supports us. Thank you, Scott, for supporting us out there. Who else we got? We got Marcus Givens out there. How you doing, Marcus?
The man, the myth, the burger legend, Marcus Givens.
And Manny, it could be anybody in Europe too now and over because it's 10:20 here. It's like they're 5 hours ahead of us. So. Or me, so.
Thank you for saying that. But he said crikey. That kind of tells
okay.
you.
Crikey.
He said crikey.
Crikey.
He didn't say moosey. He said crikey. Okay.
That's right. Speaking of Scott Schmear, he gets around, man. I ran into him in a lot of chats today as I was getting around from live stream to live stream. Yeah, no. Somebody's getting their finger on the pulse of what's going on in indie comics right there.
Yep. Marcus Givens says happy Memorial Day to everyone, and thank you guys for your support. All you service guys. That's nice.
I did this. Here's what I did for Memorial Day. Well, not today, but 2 days ago.
Oh, outstanding thing. Awesome, Rick. You are definitely getting better and better and better, man.
And that was completely out of my head. Pretty much no reference. Just a little bit of reference to make sure I got the costume right.
Hey, you drew my favorite hero. Thank you. Awesome.
We got Ogre King out there. He's on Twitter finally at Ogre King 11. So go hit him up. He's going to have some really cool stuff. He's got his Sniggles the Mighty, the initial concept sketch that he got done up there for his banner. Really excited to see him getting out there.
You know that knowing that Marcus Gibbons is out there, it's kind of putting some pressure on me. That means you guys are going to have to make me laugh so I can do my Burt Reynolds impersonation.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that, but we'll see what happens, brother. You know, the night is young.
Oh yeah,
The night is young.
I think my favorite Burt Reynolds performance is when he showed up as himself on Celebrity Jeopardy on Saturday Night Live.
Oh,
After the years and years and years of Norm Macdonald imitating him in that particular sketch.
I did not see that.
Oh, dude, he shows up and basically just plays the Norm Macdonald version of Burt Reynolds.
Oh, that's pretty funny. Making that, chewing gum and everything.
Yeah,
With a-
no, seriously, it's straight up.
Didn't
smoking
Sean
in the
Connery
bandit.
do something like that too?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
My favorite line in all of those, my favorite answer was, "The penis mightier."
Yes. My favorite one is when this small feline starts with the letter C because it's in letter C, and he goes, it's just something. It was like the R's, right? Because it was the letter R. So it's like the letter R, and it goes, this word starts, it has to do, it starts with the letter R. And Sean Connery goes, Alex, what is cat? And he goes, no, cat isn't it. And he goes, cat isn't what? It's not, doesn't start with the letter R. What? It's not in the R's. That's not what your mother said last night, Trebek. That's my imitation of an imitation.
Yeah.
And it's just like an old Xerox copy. Just gets worse with every iteration.
Yeah. It's funnier if you guys just go watch it.
Observe. Rick, do an imitation of me doing it. No.
Wow.
Oh no!
Please, no.
No. Oh, no.
Please, no. Please.
Please,
Just
please,
this amorphous blob creature of an imitation.
please spare us that. Please.
Arr.
Like life form from Silver Surfer. Just giant space teratoma of doom.
This spare us, Rick. I'm giving you praise, Rick. You were the first thing in my chat. You know that? I put a link to your video in my chat there, Rick.
Yeah, yes, I saw. I
You
don't
saw
know why
it?
your wife gave you heck over that.
What?
I said, I don't know why your wife gave you heck over that.
She told me I should not call you sexy Rick anymore.
Oh.
Why? Because he is sexy.
I know it. He is so sexy.
The only thing that can make Rick sexier is if he used some Vidal Sassoon conditioner and gave his hair some bounce. And he'd be like, dude's in his mid-40s and he's got the Fabio hair. Come on, dude, pimp it.
Oh boy.
More bounce to the ounce.
Oh Lord.
I'm just saying.
Oh
Got
Lord.
it, flaunt it.
Oh,
And
Rick
the
with his
hits
Fabio hair.
and the hits just keep on coming.
oh yeah. Save us, ERTs. Save
I'm
us.
not saving y'all from this, man. Y'all brought this upon yourselves. I am just gonna watch y'all deal with that for now.
Oh, poor El Guapo's back there going, what have I got to myself into? I thought this was a good
just
Christian,
trying to figure it out right now.
good Christian
No.
place.
No army in the world will save you from me.
Yeah, Rick is a force of nature, unfortunately.
A mute button will save you.
Yeah.
See, now there's a picture. Rick dressed up as Galactus with his whole Canadaverse trying to fight him. That's a picture that needs to be done. Let's commission Alex Ross.
The Ricky verse.
So are you talking the cross verse or are you actually talking the Canadian verse?
The cross verse. The cross verse, yeah, because if you use the Canadian verse, then we have to draw in Celine Dion and Ryan Reynolds and Morissette charging into the fray.
No, the only thing I meant by that is because the Canadian verse is all DC and Marvel heroes Canadianized.
Canonized?
Oh, okay.
No,
Is that what
Canadianized.
you made them?
How do you Canadianize something?
You made them all saints. Canonized them.
Canonize.
Oh yeah, Rick. I'll get the priest to your house as soon as possible because you got to stop talking about demons, man. What is wrong with you? We need to do an exorcism on Rick's stream.
Ooh, can we? I'll get an old priest and a young priest.
Oh, 2 weeks in a row, Rick is drawing demons. Oh,
No, last week it was a human that is trying to free a demon. This week it was just a demon.
Hey, he's building up his storyline, dude. You got to do the bad guys too.
Oh,
And bad demons make for good bad guys.
He does his.
I can think of a particular book that has demons as bad guys, and it's kind of a bestseller internationally.
I can
Just saying.
think of a comic book that's coming out that we don't have demons, but we do have bad guys.
It's true. It's true.
Or a bad girl.
Well,
Bad girl.
much like Scooby-Doo, all the real monsters are people.
I have demons.
I actually used that lesson to get my boys unafraid of like the boogeyman and stuff. We sat down and watched Scooby-Doo, and after a while, I was like, "Have any of the monsters been magic?" They're like, "No." I'm like, "So yeah, they're all been people." I said, "Yeah, that's just like real life, dude. All the real monsters are people."
Yep.
Don't talk about Rick like that.
Oh boy.
Sorry, I have to jump in on that one.
You were very emphatic on that too.
I just, we gotta protect sexy Rick, man.
Sexy Rick.
We gotta protect the sexy Rick, man. That's why I said,
key
don't
to the
talk about
universe.
Rick like that. Don't talk about Rick like that. What did he ever do at anybody?
He's one bad mother. Shut your mouth. I'm just talking about sexy Rick.
Except take everybody's superheroes and put a Canadian flag on them. What else? Aside from that, what else?
I have yet to do that to Skunk Girl.
Oh Lord. Leave alone my IP.
Ideas.
Leave alone my IP. I leave yours alone.
I don't know. You had his Captain Maple pouring maple syrup all over his body.
We still think it's a great thing to do, just a parody thing in your.
It was a funny thing to do. It was a great piece.
How?
Whoa.
Well, yeah, you could always do. Rick could always retaliate and have Skunk Girl dumping perfume all over herself. I mean,
That would be awesome.
That would be cool.
I would like that.
perfume and pineapple juice.
I could deal with that.
See, that's that same level of tongue in cheek, kind of like jab at something personal, but at the same time, it's a singe, not a burn.
Yeah, I mean,
No, Skunk Girl pouring tomato juice all over herself.
there you go, Rick. Do it, Rick.
I think that's the winner right there, dude.
I think so too. Rick, do it. Do it,
Does
Rick.
that even work? Does that even work?
Oh,
Punisher strikes.
Well, you got to put the tomatoes in a press first.
oh Lord.
Well, I don't think I've heard that doesn't actually work to get the smell away, but
Yeah,
everybody
It does.
thinks.
it's a myth. They actually say it's a myth. I looked it up. It's a myth. There's other ways to do it better.
Yeah, it's the vinegar you're looking for.
Yeah.
You're looking for the vinegar as a counter agent.
You talk about a black flight, now he's talking about counteragents.
Oh
That's
my
right.
Lord. Why am I looking at you, Captain America, for inspiration for my skunk?
Although if you really want to troll somebody, you tell them to mix up vinegar and baking soda in a bottle and use that,
Dude, that is so evil. That is evil.
But what's funny is actually if you put the if you actually did do a bucket with the vinegar and the baking soda in it as it's catalyzing, you add a little bit to catalyze it, it will pretty much remove the stink of any animal, musk, or scent off of anything. White vinegar and a little bit of baking soda as a catalyst to get it activated.
So what you're saying is next time that one person in your office wears that obnoxiously strong perfume or cologne, Just spray them with some. What did you say? Vinegar and what?
Vinegar and baking soda.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That'll fix that obnoxious person in your office with the extra strong perfume.
And you'll get an A at the science fair.
That's right.
I mean, don't really do that, people. But
No.
Yeah, don't do it.
Remember to add green food coloring because it makes it
Or
funnier.
just remember, if you do it, don't tell them you found out about it here.
Oh, Lord.
oh yeah, if you do it, make sure you give Cross Comics all the credit.
Yeah, make sure you point back to 4chan. You say, I heard it on 4chan. All right. You do not send them back here.
Oh, Lord.
You send them back here, we're just going to stop helping y'all prank people.
I'm just saying, man. There we go. Oh, that's terrible.
Let's see. Yeah, it's
What's terrible? We can't see it.
Oh, boy, about it.
What's so terrible, man?
I'm messing up El Guapo's drawing here.
What are you doing? You coloring it?
No, I would never try to color anything.
You're inking it.
Yeah, I'm inking it. Still the same one.
Let's see how it's coming along.
The same one from like 2 days ago. I just now started doing it again because I've been.
It's all right. You've been busy. You've been spending quality time with the missus.
Oh yeah. That was actually pretty awesome, man. It was an amazing weekend. That just ended like 10 minutes before the stream started. And that's why I was like, I'm going to be late, but I'm going to be there.
Nice.
Damn, and she still let you on here?
Maybe not, but maybe. Who knows?
Did she go to sleep? That's what happens?
Do what now?
Did she go to sleep?
No, she's downstairs doing what she does.
She's like, what the hell?
No.
They gonna come upstairs and she gonna beat you.
No.
They gonna say, what you doing with your little friends?
She really hates Maddie out of everybody, though.
I kind of figured that.
Now, actually, she doesn't like Rick, but that's beside the point.
Oh well.
She doesn't understand Tank, but it's all good. I just told him, he's just another PTSD guy. It's all right.
No, I don't get to use that as an excuse. I was like this long before then.
And but you know what, I gotta point to something that she can understand, Tank. So
how people have normally have two sides to the brain, left and right. Well, he only has one, and it's just wrong.
Yeah, well, other than that, everything is beautiful. No, we're good. I mean, we just came home. She had a good time doing, we do things that she enjoyed doing. She had a good time. And she did give me a little bit of a side eye when I said I was going to join on the stream, but I'll live, I've lived through worse. So, it is what it is. You know what I mean? And then her dislike for Good Dog Press, that'll fade when she meets Sean Connery in person. That'll be good. In the meantime, I'm going to continue to mess with Guapo's pencils here. Continue to mess them up.
You're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good, brother. I wouldn't bang on yourself too hard there.
I'm just like, No, because now I got to look up the guy who actually inked it for you and see how he did it and see where we differ.
Yeah, that would be Mark McKenna.
I'm going to check him out.
Oh, he has inked Marvel and DC comics for about 30 years.
Oh yeah, that name.
Yeah. So you've probably seen or owned some of the comics that he's done over those 30 years.
I probably have. Somewhere.
You might not want to look this up, E.
I have to look it up. It's in my genes to look it up. I can't not look it up. I have to. I have to know. I have
Yeah,
to
but
know.
see, comparing yourself to this guy might not be a good idea.
I'm not. I'm not comparing.
No, I think he's just trying to see what he
Can
did.
improve on?
You
No,
know,
no.
like-
He wants to
I just
learn.
want to see what his take on the piece was, how he interpreted it. That's what I want to see, and see how different that is, because it's always good. I mean, like every painting, they say a picture's worth 1,000 words, right? And they say that because everybody perceives that picture differently, and it impacts people differently, right? So the way they perceive it and the way they receive that picture, that painting, is how it impacts them, right? So I want to see exactly bullet contrasting. I just want to see what he did. I want to see what I did, and I want to see, how this one set of pencils could be inked in different ways. That's it. That's just curiosity, brother. Curiosity.
Yeah, I know. I'm just teasing you a little bit.
Argo says one of the best ways to learn how to draw ink or whatever is to study how another artist does it. Argo's creation says E is wise. I'm glad you finally caught up, Bill. Jeez, it took you forever to figure that out. I can't remember anybody's name to save my life, but I am wise. Just because I'm old, not because I'm, learned it or anything like that. Just been around for a while. Need to shut up.
So, have you ever read a book? I think it's called The Art of Comic Book Inking by Gary Martin.
No, I read how to draw comics the Marvel way, and I got a book on DC, how to ink. I forgot the title, but if I flip around somewhere,
One of the
I
neat
have
things,
it.
one of the neat things about that book is that he'll have a pencil illustration by an artist, and then maybe a half a dozen or more inkers inking over that same illustration, and then each one gets a page and a description, a page and a description, so you can compare the different inking styles of the different inkers over the same pencils. And it's really enlightening to see how many different approaches there can be over the same pencils.
Exactly. And that's what I like to, and that's the thing. That's the thing, right? That you wanna study. I mean, anybody that does anything wants to study as much as they possibly can on the subject that they're trying to do, right? If you don't, I don't see how you can be successful at it. And maybe I could be wrong, or I could be crazy, but everything in life, has been done somewhere, by somebody in one way, shape, or form. Of course, everybody puts their own twist and their own variation and their own swagger or whatever you want to call it into it. Because of course, you can see the different styles, even within the Comicsgate community. You see how Elliot Fernandez draws. You see how Dr. Naple draws. Even El Guapo over here got his own little, unique style. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And even just looking at that, even at this panel, the way that Good Dog draws, the way that El Guapo draws, the way that Tank draws, the way that Rick draws, it's all very distinct styles. None of them are similar to each other. If you really look at them, they're all very unique in their own way, And then you got Manny. He brings in acrylic painting and all sorts of arsenal into his artwork. So it's interesting, That's why you watch these guys. I think, I would hope that's why you watch these guys. Argo says I'm half wise cracker. Okay. And then Scott says nothing new under the sun. And
Right.
yeah.
That's what they say.
But I mean, there's some breakaway examples of everything, but for the most part, I'm gonna stop talking because it's gonna be stuck on me forever.
No, I'm back.
Good Dog is back.
Hopefully this stream doesn't die.
Man, your stream does not die. It only multiplies. It's like
Not
baby
if I
kids.
got kicked out, then I have to come back in. We'll see.
But again, man, I want to thank Guapo for he sent me like 4 pieces to ink. So thanks again for that, bud. I'll be working on them. I'll be working on them. I promise. I'm just really, really slow.
It's all good. You know, anything I can do to, you know, my thing is that, you know, I want to get better and I want to see other people get better, and you really only get better by doing. So.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Scott says,
Hey,
It's like yawning, you know. One person starts and everybody else goes.
that's great consensus. Too bad we can't have that in our government.
All right.
Right.
Uh-huh.
We did recently, actually, on one thing. The House of Representatives recently voted unanimously on, and that was to circumvent China's Belt and Road Initiative with our own Belt and Road Initiative. Because, well, China's scooping out our trade partners from underneath us. That's what's happening. And they're putting them in heavy amounts of debt. So, but enough of
Yeah.
world news.